This coverage for CES 2020 has been made possible by Irie Coffee Teas and Bobas and Soul Central Magazine. Check out the link in the description for more information. Hey, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Techno Warriors TV and welcome to CES 2020. My name is Nick Bartel, editor-in-chief for Techno Warriors TV, and we're here at the EVGA Suite at the Bellagio. I'm here with Jacob Freeman, aka Hot Dog Clock. That is his call sign, and he is going to show you some crazy stuff. So, one of the big things he's going to show is the SR3 motherboard. A long time ago, they had the SR2. The new edition is the SR3. They also have a new audio card, and new power supply, and a couple new GPUs. So, without further ado, I'm going to hand it over to Hot Dog Clock, and he's going to take it away.
All right, Hot Dog Clock here. So let's start here with the new Audio Pro, okay?
Okay.
Last year at CES, we launched the new audio. That's this guy right here. So that is a 2.1 channel audio solution. We work with Audio Note UK. It's one of the best solutions on the market for audio, and people who have it really love it a lot. This year, we have a new one. It's called the new Audio Pro. This one adds 7.1. So now we have 7.1 surround sound, and we also have some improved RGB lighting. Improve the software. We also have a backplate as well on there.
That's looking real sharp.
So it's actually two cards. So these two cards connect together, and then that gives you the full 7.1 surround.
And we got some new power supplies. We got the G5, B5, and BR. Tell us about those.
Yeah, so G5, this is shipping today. Then we have B5, which is basically based on the G5 series, except it's bronze. And then we have BA, which is a lower cost entry level non-modular
power supply
that'll be a pretty attractive price point.
Now over here, what is this thing right here?
So this was a case mod that we worked with from Mod by Mods, and the guys from Mod by Mods, they put this together using some EVGA components.
Looking real sharp. Everything was liquid cooled.
Yeah, it's a pretty nice system, very compact to have water cooling in there.
And just look at the system. It looks like, you know, they're very big on the environment, saving like the wildlife there in Africa. So yeah.
All right.
Also here we have the EVGA Z10 RGB gaming keyboard successor to the. So tell us a little about this. For people who haven't seen the review, I will put a little card now to show you where you can see the review of this. So tell us about this.
Yeah, so this is the Z10 RGB. So a while ago, we launched the Z10. That was only red LED lighting keyboard. So we kind of refreshed it. This is the Z10 RGB. What it adds is obviously full RGB lighting effects. But it's gone a little bit further than that as well. We made a lot of improvements to the software to add a lot of features that customers were asking for. On the software side, has a screen on there which you can show like your system vitals. You can show frame rate. We're having brown and blue switch types. Also has macro keys on there.
So it has case switches.
Yes.
Now of course we have this is the EVGA Torque X10.
Yes.
Do you actually plan to release any new peripherals besides the Z10, like a new mouse?
Not right now. But
okay.
You know, we're always working on new stuff. But that is one that we have right now.
And this, we have something really crazy. This right here is the SR3 Dark. This is the SR71 of motherboards.
Yeah, so this is the SR3 Dark. This is flagship, top of the line motherboard built for the Intel Xeon platform. So in there we have the Intel Xeon 3175X CPU. That CPU can also be overclocked on this platform. So if you have the right cooling for it, the right power supplies, you can get a pretty awesome system out of this. And this has built-in water cooling as well. That has built-in water cooling as well, which you can run with or without water. It's optional.
It's looking real sharp.
Of course, if you add the water cooling to it, then you can get better VRM cooling. That's cooling the VRM and the chipset.
That is looking really sharp. There's a lot of heat coming off that CPU. Now, is that a new CPU cooler that looks to be for the CLC series?
That actually is not our CPU cooler. This one is a Asetek CPU cooler. So
That is one loud pump. And over here we have the EVGA's CLC cooling.
Yeah.
We took a look at the CLC 360. It's a very, very large cooler. And then we also have the CLC 2. Is this a 280 or
this
240?
one's 240.
Okay.
And this is 280. So we have a full line. We have a 120 also. I don't have it out here, but
It's a cute little thing, great for compact AIOs.
Yeah.
Another crazy thing is right here. This thing is stupidly insane. How much RAM can this hold?
Let's see. Well, we have 6 DIMM slots that can support at least 8 gigs on each channel. So a lot.
A lot. Some people say some of the motherboards getting up to like 512 gigs of RAM.
Yeah. Well, this one actually doesn't have quite as many DIMM slots as some of the other boards you may see, and the reason for that is, first of all, we rotated the CPU socket that gives you all the power inputs on the right edge of the board, so it's cleaner.
And it looks really sharp.
But more importantly, this motherboard is EATX. So that means it can fit into normal size chassis. It is not huge, you know, so we're able to still cram.
Look at this thing. You've got how many? Great gravy. Look how many 8-pin EPS connectors you have on there. How many is on there? Like, what, we got 4 on there?
4 8-pin power inputs, yeah.
And then we got a 24-pin. How many 24 pins do you have on here?
Just one.
Just one? Oh, that's actually really decent. Because I've seen motherboards with like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
It's just bonkers. And the really crazy thing about this motherboard, there's no RGB. So, because EVGA likes to go stealth.
Yeah, there's no RGB on this board, but trust me, it more than makes up in performance.
I know. That's the thing I like about. I like RGB, it's fun, but I like having nice, stable performance. Now, over here, this is actually the box of the SR Series Dark.
Yeah.
Looking really sharp there. And tell us about your GPUs you have over here.
Okay. So on the GPU side, we have. This is the 2060 KO. This one is brand new. It's going to start. It's going to launch actually this Friday. It's going to be $299.
It's really good.
So it's going to be one of the most inexpensive RTX 2060s on the market, but it still has great features. It still has dual fans. It has a backplate, and of course, it's an RTX, so you get all the ray tracing effects. Still full performance 2060.
Looking real sharp on there.
Give me 1 minute.
Now, tell us about like performance-wise. What does this compare to like a 1070?
1070 versus a 2060, so it's definitely faster than a 1070, but more importantly, you're going to get all of the latest and greatest features, you know, so you can enable the ray tracing effects.
How many gigs of RAM does this have on it? 6 or 8?
8.
8. Awesome. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is really, really cool. And one thing over here, we have something really cool for you guys, is the 7.1 Pro is actually inside of this little puppy right here, showcasing 7.1 channel surround. Unfortunately, Star Wars is paused, and I don't want to show the screen.
Yeah.
So you can see right here, looking real sharp over here. Well, Hot Dog Clock, thank you so much for allowing us to interview you today. If you like this video, hit that like button. Disliked it, hit that dislike button. If you adored it, all you have to do is strangle that subscribe button, slap it in the face, and pow, right in the kisser.